Our next candidate is a lifelong Houstonian, a businesswoman, a lawyer, and she has the best tasting cookies at the meets tonight. It's Melanie Miles.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Westwood. So I want to paint a picture for you. Imagine that you get a letter from the city of Houston and it says, congratulations, you and your neighbors have been approved for a historic district neighborhood and designation. And you think, wow, that's great. You go to your civic club and you and your neighbor start talking and you realize, wait a minute. That means that there are going to be restrictions on my home. That means that there are going to be rules that I have to follow. That means that there's going to be oversight from a preservation committee at the city of Houston. You know what? No, maybe not. And so you vote overwhelmingly, no, we don't want this for our community. But then the city's planning department tells you, well, you know what? Too bad, too sad. You're getting it whether you like it or not. And that is a very real situation that happened here in Houston. And I'm happy to say that I represented that community. And we fought and we stood up against the city's planning department. And we showed the planning department and the city attorney's office and city council and the mayor that they were violating their own city ordinances and state laws. And we advocated so that that neighborhood would be preserved in the manner and choice, the way that they wanted the neighborhood to be reserved. So that's just one example. So my name is Melanie Miles. I'm running for city council at large, position number 1. So not only am I from this community, I'm a lawyer, I'm a wife, I'm a small business owner, I'm a mom. I care about what happens in this community. I care about neighborhoods and crime and flooding and all of that. But most of all, besides the passion, I have the experience to make a difference. It's great to care about it. It's great to have that passion. But unless you have the experience, the knowledge, and the know-how to go about to make some real quantitative changes. Let's talk about crime here. You guys are spot on with that is really the number one issue. Because if we don't have a safe community, not just a perception of being safe, but real public safety measures that really show results, then it means absolutely nothing. Then it means people won't want to move here. We won't feel comfortable going to these great restaurants that we have. We won't feel comfortable enjoying the parks and bike trails and everything else that we love so much about Houston because it's not safe. If you have to wonder about leaving an ATM machine and going to your own home and whether or not somebody's going to follow you there, then that's a problem. I can tell you that I have been endorsed by every law enforcement agency that have endorsed in my campaign, and that includes the Houston Police Officers Union, the Harris County Sheriff's Deputies Organization, the African American Sheriff's Deputies, and the Combined Law Enforcement Association of Texas. And why? Because they know my commitment to making sure that every community in Houston is safe. They also know that I am an advocate of justice and fairness. And so that's why we need council members, city council members at large that are not just going to go along, but are going to ask the tough questions, do the homework, do the research to make a difference. I would like to, you guys have 7 points here. I would like to address all of them, but I will tell you is judge me by my works. Look at the job that I'm already doing and have done for free, for pro bono, over the past 5 or 6 years. You know, when we talk about infrastructure, what we need in Houston is a plan. We need a constructive plan with regards to maintaining our infrastructure. Just last week, there is a giant hole on Fondren that's 15 feet wide, 24 feet deep, you know, out of nowhere that was caused because of a leaky wastewater line. How long do you think that wastewater line has been leaking to create a 24-foot hole? And we are maintaining our infrastructure on it gets broke, we fix it. It gets broke, we fix it. We don't even maintain our cars in that manner. So why would we maintain our great city that way? So we need an infrastructure plan where we bring together the stakeholders. We bring together the experts. Same thing for crime and law enforcement. We bring together those people that are thought leaders, community involvement, and those that can contribute ideas that will make real differences in our city. I'm going to say again that my name is Melanie Miles. I see my time is running out. And I ask you to go to my website, www.milesforhouston.com. You'll see a lot of information. You'll see me testifying and appearing before City Council, working with the planning departments. This is not the job to learn on the job. You want people who are ready on day one to make a difference. I appreciate your time and your consideration. Thank you.